Give me just a second, everybody. I gotta make sure that this is took care of the appropriate way. There we go. All right. Perfect. There we go. All right, now I got a few things that I'm going to try and do today. I'm hoping that I can get a decent amount of people in here to help me reenact a few things that I'd like to reenact. One of which would happen to be the D-Day landings. I want to try and do quite a few things, actually. But I'm curious to see how many people are going to join this. But for now, I wish I had my old Spotify playlist, because I'd play Welcome to the Jungle. Oh, that's funny. Hold on, give me a second, guys. I'm trying to find a song. If we're gonna do this, we gotta do it right, guys? Oh my lord, what are half of these songs? I don't know half of these songs. The thing is, it says welcome to the jungle, and then it doesn't freaking hold on, let me see. I want to see if I can find like a really decent song for what we're about to do. No. At least not in that one. Leave it all behind. Immortals, Night Witches, Soldiers, I Am Machine. Yada yada yada. None of these are even screaming. Damn it. Hold on. We'll just do some freaking Call of Duty if I can find it. Call of Duty World War II would be great, actually. I was listening to that same song earlier, actually. Yeah, this is one of those times where I really wish that I had Welcome to the Jungle. Alright, we got it, boys. Let us begin. Now, if only if it actually puts us in like a jungle type map. Yeah, well, close enough. I gotta go make sure my controls are loaded. It's hard to believe this is an old Cobra. Alright, let me see what else I got on this playlist. Let me see. Crazy Train. That'll be a good one for us. Thunderstruck. Oh boy, we got the freaking shit. This is the damn helicopter theme song right here. Highway to Hell, Detroit Rock City. What I've done. Hell yeah, let's just fucking go through the playlist. And then my 24s just took off and left. I am literally the only American helicopter here. I'll take that as a no. moment any Americans here and immediately just freaking Russian language showed up, I'm like, well, nope, I can't read that scribble. Like, even when you try to read it, like, you can't understand it. It's like symbols and stuff. Warthunder needs to severely, like, get, like, a... one of those auto translators or something. Daggum, dude, look at you doing all kind of fancy maneuvers and stuff. And that goes for all soldiers, not just American ones. Magic missiles! Go for it, dude, if you gonna hit it. I was wondering if he was gonna hit it or not. It's all yours, buddy, if you want it. There you go. Spam them rockets. Holy moly, that freaking thing is gone. Swing her around, boys. I would have figured he would have had more. Basically what I'm doing right now. About as fun as you gonna get me to do any day. What is Memorial Day? Yeah, I think you are. I'm surprised none of them know what Memorial Day is. That's weird. I would have figured they would have at least known. Okay, now, I like songs, but... Fortunate Son, yeah, why not? You mean the one who invade other countries and kill people? Yeah, there's still a Gepard right there. Oh, that's my controls. I'm going down. Yep, there she goes. Yeah. I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna leave that match. I'm not gonna sit there. It's people like that I can't stand. Oh, you mean the people who invade other countries and kill people? Like other fucking countries haven't done that. Whatever, fuck you. Have a nice day, you know? I don't have time for this bullshit. I got more important things to do. Rather than argue with your bitch ass, you know? Okay, I'm not exactly sure about that one. And... okay. I'm so glad I finally got this thing spaded. Let me just make sure there's not another 7-7 that I need to put in the lineup. I don't think there is. I got that. That's in there. Those two are in there. Okay, yeah, we're good. Why would I read a book named Hillbilly Queer? No, thank you. I'm not gonna read a book where basically somebody plays the victim through the whole thing. Oh, woe is me. People treat me wrong because of the fact I made a decision in my life. Boo-hoo. Get over it. So do people treat me. Get over it. A friend of mine's doing Russian helicopters, which ought to be interesting. Oh, did you anger them? Die. He had to die. It just had to happen. Oh, there is some over there. It's a tank destroyer. I actually do too. I was, Zane, funny enough, I was actually watching a video about the Russian helicopters. Dude, I love the evolution of Russian helicopters. It's such an entertaining video to listen to. You want the video? I can send it to you. Ow! Give me a second, I'll find it. I think it's in my watch later. I might not have saved it. Hold on, let me go. Dadgummit. Oh, okay, I did go to the channel. Alright, hold on. I gotta find the video. I'll link it in the thing. Dude, it is such a cool freaking thing. The evolution is crazy. There you go. Have fun with that. That's actually really good. I didn't watch all of it, but I did watch some of it, and it was really good. I enjoyed it. I'm just gonna back up. I need to get in the MI4 and start working on it again. Because I started on it, but it was so slow and painful I couldn't bring myself to keep messing with it. Oh boy, airplane. Yep. The Orange Baron. I like that. I like that a lot. Daggum, I can't even get out of the spawn. I'm just gonna go on ahead and return to hangar. We're listening to Black Betty now. We might as well have some fun with it, right? Let's see. I'm gonna fly the Mi-4. It's a pain to try and fly, but why not? You know? I want to get the Mi-8. That's what I'm saying. Like, those are some freaking cool helicopters. Russia, I'll give Russia some credit. They made some really, really cool advancements when it came to helicopters. That whole channel's full of stuff like that. Now, it's not always completely accurate, but it is interesting. I'm waiting on a thing, so... Yeah, most of them were probably like production helicopters that were just like, how do I say it? Most of them were probably like helicopters that never actually went into production. So... Oh, I've never done this one before. This ought to be interesting. I remember why I didn't like flying this thing. It flies sideways, so that's why. Not only does it fly sideways, but like, it's slow. Yeah, it just flies slightly sideways, which is enough to drive you nuts. But that's okay, I'll get there eventually. Alright, give me just a second. I gotta call somebody. I'll be right back, but this is still gonna be playing, so don't worry about it. Okay, well, this has been the most boring flight over here I've ever had. I don't want to do this again. I get the feeling with this particular helicopter, the problem is the fact that the tail rudder is too big. Wow, boom. I'm so glad I finally got this thing over here because it was taking way too long. All right, now to the other base. Yeah, this is gonna be one of those helicopters that I end up getting and just using golden eagles to spade, because this is a pain. I mean, once it gets going, it's a decently fast little thing, but my lord, takes you forever to actually get it going. Anyone else having YouTube issues other than me? There we go. I got it. Hopefully. I might go over to that other one. Yes, Jay. This is a pain. Help me. I know the MI8's better. I want it. But this thing is painful. It won't go up. It won't stop going sideways. It's just a horrible helicopter. I don't think I can take this anymore. Just leave. I need the MI8. That's all I'm going to say. The MI4 is a pain. I'll probably get double that at least. Ooh. I mean, if I get the bombs, it'll be okay, but, like, I wish I knew what caused it to freaking rotate so hard. But I'm definitely looking into the MI8, that's for sure. Because if I get the MI8, you better bet your butt that I'm gonna freaking start messing with this thing. I mean, it just looks better. Alright, well, Jay, would you like to join me, or what? Oh, great. I love when this happens. Get in here. Join the party, too. Oh, wait, I forgot my music was on. Hell, it was. Not now. $89 compared to... Yeah, we'll just keep grinding this one. I'm in Hellies right now. Oh, Zane! You're not even... Oh, there you are. Join me in the pain and misery, so that we may both get the Huey. Ooh, this is Vietnam. Here we go. Alright, we got Eye of the Tiger. Let's go. Everybody knows if you hear Eye of the Tiger or anything close to it, you're done for. I get the feeling what keeps these helicopters from drifting is the slightly bent over tail to keep it from doing that. This is the only time we're actually going to get a decent thing, aren't we? Last known survivor starts explaining the night. No. Here we go. Ready, boys, back in black. Yes. Why does that exactly matter? Oh, watch yourself. Break off. Dadgum, they spawned in fast. Oh, that's not good. Yep, I lost all power. We're going down. That was not how I wanted that to end. Have a nice day. You're not going to come in here and ask those kind of questions. I don't think I want to attack those other AA guns over there. But I think we probably should so we can get some points. Let's go. Xander, how are you managing to be faster than me? You're probably leaning it forward a little bit faster. Or better. If it's any of the chosen questions that the other person decided to ask, you can go on ahead and leave. I didn't answer his, I'm not going to answer yours. See, there's one. It was Confederate Memorial Day. A little known holiday because nobody tends to care. What? Bro just left. He just decided to J out and leave. What in the world was all that about? Hello, Jay.
Hello?
How are you? Hello.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
No,
Hey,
I can't hear you.
surprise.
Oh, you might want to. Yeah, what?
Alright, so you're grinding helicopters.
I'm messing with helicopters. Yeah.
I almost got the MIA. 13 more battles.
I'll tell you, the freaking MI4 is such a pain.
Yeah, I know.
It would be better if it didn't fly sideways like it does. If it didn't do that, I wouldn't care how slow it was. But that flying sideways drives me nuts.
Yeah, I know, because I've used the MIA in, like, the ground battles against tanks. It's not fun.
Yeah, that's why I only do it.
But the MIA, dude, do you see how many rockets it could carry?
196, I think, was how many?
192.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. That's enough to take out, like, a whole base.
Not really, but at least get it close to being... And I'm dead again. The ghost shell hit me. At this point, this match isn't even worth my time. I'm returning to hangar.
I'm gonna do one match real quick with the chick at the... No.
Oi.
Are you doing the customs later?
Yeah, probably later when everybody else is able to play.
Yeah.
I don't understand why I have to explain that any more than it wasn't about slavery. Abraham Lincoln is known to have quoted that if he could have kept the Union together without freeing a single slave, he would have. The Civil War was originally about the fact that the Union was fucking over the southern states, not giving them the right to do anything that they wanted to do. And so South Carolina seceded, which was followed by several other states that seceded, and the Union got all pissy about it and decided to declare war. And then the rest is history.
If you honestly think about it, it's always just about the money. Basically all it really was.
And you know, the funny thing, Jay, is the South was kicking the Union's ass for the longest time, and had the Union not blockaded our shores like they did,
I heard it.
I'm not gonna say that the Union would have been defeated, but it would have been a lot more. It would have been a lot more difficult for the Union to win had they not blockaded.
I think one thing that also helped them was, what we talked about in history was, because, like, you know...
The Union had more men, but the difference is, and I remember being taught this, the Confederacy got lucky because we had the more experienced generals that joined our side. The Union had inexperienced generals that hadn't had any combat training, or real combat is what I mean to say. So even though they had the numbers didn't really matter because they couldn't use those numbers to their advantage because they weren't experienced enough. If you noticed, the Union started to win once the generals started getting more experience in battles and started studying the Confederacy and their tactics, and then they started winning. Gettysburg was the biggest mistake the Confederacy made because Lee would not listen to the people under him.
General Lee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned about that too.
Yeah, had Lee listened to his other generals and not done the plan that he decided to go with and done a different plan, I think the Battle of Gettysburg would have turned out differently. Now, would you like to join us in helicopters? Or no?
No. I'm grinding for a helicopter with tanks.
Yeah,
so
good luck with that.
I'm playing helicopters.
I don't think you get as many points if you do it in ground, personally.
It depends on what vehicle you use. Like, if you use a different VR, well, of course you're not going to get anything. But I'm using premium, so...
Oh, yeah. Well, that makes sense, I guess.
Yeah. I would grind for America, but I don't have any top-tier premiums. And doing it with my regular tanks would take days.
Yep. Alright, I'm just going to get rid of that. I'm not hearing anything good to listen to. So, are you ready, Xander, or are you going to keep playing that match? Because I wasn't making anything off of that. I was dying more than I was saving myself. You know, the only thing we need to, in order to change, or in order to make the whole family complete, is we need a hamburger, and then we need a hot dog, and then we'll have the whole family together. Oh, and the French fries. We need somebody named French Fry. And if his name is French Fry, I will not accept him unless he has, like, a French flag with a baguette as his profile picture. Because, yes. I know, but the French thing would make it funny. Hamburgers were made in Hamburg, Germany. French fries were made in Belgium. Yada yada yada. Nothing about America. You know, the kicker: the hot dog isn't even. The hot dog isn't. The hot dog isn't even American. The hot dog was made by an American or a German American. So, you know, we're still screwed.
Yeah, at least
I looked it up. No,
candy.
I looked it up, and hot dogs were made by a German American, so we still don't get anything American.
Tony, at least all we have is like cotton candy, man.
I'm pretty sure cotton candy's made somewhere else.
No.
This is so much better than flying the Mi-4. I can actually fly straight.
What are you using?
The Cobra AH-1G.
Oh.
Yeah. I can't believe I called this thing an Apache for the longest time, but it does kind of give me Apache vibes. Nobody summoned you, Spear. You just decided to show up. The only one we summon is Chris, and we have to do some kind of weird British ritual in order to get him to show up.
Oh, tea.
No. We have to spill the tea on the crumpet, and then we have to burn the crumpet with the soaked tea, and then he shows up. Man, if we're expecting for him to pop in the chat and go, that's not even close to being true. Oh, no, excuse me, no. What we really have to do in order to get Chris to show up, we have to burn the toast and the beans and make a British man eat it. I don't know how you're going to burn the beans, but you're going to burn the beans. And then in order to get you to show up, Jay, all we have to do is mention Taco Bell.
God dang it. Poor Big Dog. Oh, bad for him.
I'm trying to think of...
fighting for his life.
We mentioned heart attack and he shows up.
Because you remember what he said? Just ordered Taco Bell from DoorDash, and they actually gave me 2 orders.
I know, he's going to be in the toilet all day.
2 times worse.
Pray for that man. He's going to have liquid death pouring out of him.
Who knows what he got? We can only hope it's something light, like just one crunchy taco or something, man.
I wonder if it's the crunchy taco or the soft shell. If it's the if it's the crunchy, he's slightly okay. If it's the soft shell, oh, he's getting it worse.
Anything he gets, it's over.
I'm gonna have the liquid death pouring out of him at the end of the day.
He is gonna be deaf by the end of the day. Oh yeah, Tony, I ordered the game.
Have you played it yet?
I just have to. No. Like I got it on eBay, so I had to wait.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what you meant by ordering it. Like I was confused,
yeah.
But okay.
Yeah, I should have. I wish I didn't have to order it and wait almost like a whole week. I mean, the latest it'll take is next.
All right, Xander, have a good one, bud.
Next Monday it'll come at the latest, and then the earliest it'll come is Thursday. So it's Thursday through Monday.
That's good. At least you're getting it. Yeah. I'm okay, Spear. I mean, other than the occasional person trying to come in here and rage bait me, I mean, you know, everything's okay.
I mean, dude, it was $70, man. I could have bought that new.
That's a lot of money.
Could have bought a lot of other stuff.
$70 is a lot of money when you think about like a video game. Like that's why I refuse to buy most of the newer stuff, because it's like $70 and stuff like that. They're talking about trying to make GTA 6 $70, but
aren't games right now? Wait, what is the price of like big games like Madden and like?
I don't know.
Like
I don't really know. Around like $70, I think.
Yeah, because if
I remember, I'm gonna make you guys like call me Unk again, but I remember when games were like $50, $30, stuff like that. I want it to go back to when it was that price for a game.
Yeah, right now for like the big title games, it's $69.99. Tony, if you look at it, it's really, let's say, you know,
from what
2K.
I understand, the reason that stuff has went up in price so much is because the value of the American dollar has went down. So basically, the way that it was, the way that it was kind of explained on a video that I watched is like, let's say you had something like in, I don't know, let's say 1875 that costed you like $1. Well, as time went on, we've printed so much money, but we're in debt. So the value of that dollar doubled again, and doubled again. So like a can of beans that was like $1 in like 1875 would be about $4 or $5 now, because of the fact that the American dollar has lost value.
At least we're not like those other countries. You need like $1 billion.
Dude, why do you think Mexicans come over to America? Because they could take like $50 and it'll double in value in Mexico.
Yeah, well, that is true.
Freaking, like, don't get me wrong, I hate the fact they're doing it, but the Mexicans have beat the system. I wonder if it works the same if I decide to move to Mexico. Does my money... $730 in Mexico is about like $1,000. Let's see. $730. Let's double that. It would probably be about $1,400 and probably a little bit more than that in Mexico. Freaking rich. Like, that's a real thing that they do. Which also, coincidentally, drains our economy even more, so... And then there are other countries that don't even take American money as a currency. They refuse to do it. You have to get their currency in order to do anything. I don't remember how much like an American dollar would be in euros. And then, of course, there's yen, and I don't remember all the other different types of money. Dude, what if every nation switched to one type of currency? I think that would be so much easier.
One United States dollar equals 0.86 euros. So basically 86 cents.
Yeah, 86 cent, yeah. In European money. See, you know, it's not as valuable as it once was. That's what I'm saying. I'm so about to get murdered.
Huh, I wonder... which one should I check?
Do yen. I'm curious what it is in yen.
It's 100... Hold on. I have to check again, because that's the first one that popped up. It's 158.89 yen.
$1?
No. Yes, one United States dollar equals 158.89 Japanese yen.
Fuck that, I'm moving to Japan. Hold on. Type in, no, hold on, I want you to do something for me. Type in $730.44 and tell me how much that would be in yen.
Alright, you said
$730.44. I'm on fire. I'm being murdered. Mayday, 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 I'm going down. I got this, guys. Hold on. I can do it.
I wonder if there's a different yen.
Splat.
Alright, what do you think it is, Tony?
I don't know. Over 1,000?
44. Oh my god, who would have guessed? 116,061 and 44. So just 116,061.44 Japanese yen.
It's actually kind of crazy, like when you think about it, like how much the value of the American dollar has went down. But then again, when you think about it, like we were just talking about, in other countries the American dollar has increased in value.
The euro is almost there with us.
True, the euro, yeah.
Which is kind of bad. I wouldn't want to be that close. It's a little too close.
But I mean, think about it. Like, all right, so at that point, if I wanted to buy a candy bar, I don't know how much a candy bar in Britain is. Go look that up. Like, how much is like a candy bar in Britain? How much is a candy bar in Britain? and then transfer that over to American dollars. I think I remember somebody telling me, but like I can't remember.
Oh, look, it did the calculations for me. Even though I just looked up how much is a candy bar in Britain. A standard candy bar in Britain typically costs $1 and $1.80 in pounds.
That's euro, yeah, okay. Or no,
yeah,
not euro, pounds, yeah.
Pounds.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm thinking euros are like a different thing. Pounds is what they use in Britain, I believe.
No, I think they just call them pounds. Wait, I don't even know. I have to.
Yeah, just tell me how much it is in American.
$1.25 to $2.30. So we're like 25, like just like on the dollar, or like what, like 25 cents above them. Because it's saying.
I guess that's not. I guess that's not that bad. I mean, so I could basically take my American money over to Britain and it'd be okay.
Yeah, basically be just like what, 10% more.
I'm actually curious though, like places like the Tank Museum and stuff, I wonder if they do charge more for American money than they do British money or not. If you want to get it minutes.
Why, like, when you're a tourist, like they try and give you like a different price, you know? They try and make it more. Because they, like, let's say you go to, I see a lot of videos like of India, like they'll try and give you like a higher price, and then they'll go down.
Basically bidding with you.
Yeah.
But shoot,
that's
I
one place
wouldn't.
I would like to go.
I would not mind doing
them.
a bid. I would not mind a good old bid war like this carpet is worth at least $25. No, it's worth $20. I do $23, $15, $20. I'll do $10, and that's where it's staying. Freaking murdered.
Well, but honestly, I would never want to go to India. I mean,
I wouldn't mind going to every country at least once, but there's so much of America, like I'd like to visit every state at least once. So, like, I don't think in my lifetime I'll ever actually make it to another country.
Yeah, me neither. You know what American helicopter I like?
Do I?
You know which American helicopter I like? In the
Which one?
country?
Which one?
The AH-1Z.
AH-1Z. Is that like a Cobra?
Yeah. To the far right.
I'll look at it when I get done with this.
Look at it now.
I can't! I'm in a match!
Find the right.
What do you want me to do? Hey guys, let's pause the game right fast.
Yes.
This ain't what our parents want it to be, okay? You know, honestly though, think about it though. If they created an online game where it was like, hey guys, I gotta go do this, this, and that right fast. I'll be right back. Can we hold the game? And then everybody heard it and everybody just stopped.
Everyone's gonna go do their own thing while you're gone.
Yep. And then that one guy over there, oh thank God, somebody had to go do this. I've been having to take a shit this entire time. I can guarantee you there would be that one guy that would refuse to use the bathroom until somebody said that they needed to go do something. I would be that one guy most likely.
Oh wait, Tony, you know what helicopter I want? The little bird.
You mean the little one that I want?
Yes, the little bird, the AH-16M.
I think it is such a cute little helicopter.
I like it too.
My worry is though it's not going to be as effective as the ones like the Huey and stuff, because I'm looking at the rockets and stuff, or I was looking at the rockets and stuff on it. It doesn't mount near as much as the Cobra and the Huey. So it's gonna be fun to have, but it's gonna be one of those things that it's gonna be a pain to try and finally get past it. Like, I'll probably end up spading it, but once I get done spading it, I probably won't use it. Unless I take it into custom. We'll do some freaking A-Team type stuff with it. Because if you ever watched, I don't know if you've ever watched the A-Team TV show, but every time they would always grab a helicopter, that was the kind of helicopter they would get. Is that little thing. They would never get a Huey, they'd always get that little thing.
Like a small little one. Like that.
Don't mind the amount of rockets I just spammed at that base, by the way.
Was that what that sound was? I heard them long. I just heard like doof, 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 doof. I heard it for like a split second. You know, I could get the Hind if I want instead.
The Mi-24?
Yeah. But
I'll tell you, I've been seeing a lot of people use the Mi-24, and that thing is fast.
Yeah, it is.
For it to be such a massive helicopter, that thing is gone when it wants to be.
I honestly like it, I just don't like the color of it. I want to get the Mi-8 first, though, so I can
I'd get the Mi-8. You know the Mi-8 is still in service with the Russian military?
Dang.
Yeah, they're still using it. Also, what happened? Your mic kind of died or something. Sounded like you unplugged it. Jay! Jay, I think you unplugged your mic. Did you die? There it is.
Tony, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I actually moved. And I actually moved the plug.
Uh-huh. I figured that's what it was.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
What do you think about the idea of me getting a new controller? Alright, so I want to ask before you answer the question. So you know the ones in Walmart. I know you've been in Walmart. You probably checked out a lot of the new controllers. Alright, so you know the red one with like the black under for the handles or whatever for the controller?
No.
Like the $84 one? The $84 one?
Yeah. What about it?
I want it.
Get it? I mean,
I don't have, like, I'm trying to make these controllers last, but this camo controller is starting to get really bad stick drift. Not really bad, but it's, I've had it for a year. I've had it for like a year.
Stage 4 stick drift.
Stage 4 stick drift. Oh, we have to put it down.
Yeah, if you think about it, it's like a cancer, because, like, it keeps on going and gets worse, you know?
And there's no curing it?
I
But
mean,
they have a no. If you think about it, hold on. If you think about it, stick drift is just like cancer. All right.
It is.
No. Hear me out. So, stick drift is uncurable, or at least that's what they say. But there is a way to cure it, just like cancer. But they won't do it because they'll make more money if they don't.
Yeah, they honestly could. Like, find a way to fix stick drift.
They already have a way to fix stick drift. They just don't do it for controllers.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Because they would probably lose money.
They don't realize, though, with that, they could charge more, and people would pay for it just to get away from stick drift. Also, in the amount of time that I've streamed these two games, I've lost 2 subscribers, apparently.
Wow.
So, yeah. That's... I don't care anymore. Like, I'm to a point now, like, if people want to leave, just leave. Have fun. You know, I'm not going to beg you to stay.
You know what, Tony? Every time that I play alone, I do horrible in the game. But for some reason, sometimes whenever I'm talking to someone, I do like 2 times is better.
I've noticed
But it
that
has
about
to be
myself
whenever I'm
too.
alone. Like if I'm in a match right now with you, I do horrible. But if I'm just talking to you, I'll do alright. I mean, I'm
You gotta love
racking up
when that
some
happens,
kills
right?
now.
You gotta love when that
Oh,
happens,
I
right?
just died. Right. You spoke too much.
You jinxed it.
No,
No,
you're
don't
too
pin
loud.
this one on me, Jay. No, you did it.
This is all your fault. I was
No,
already
it's
at,
your fault.
I was the first one in the leaderboard. I already had 2 kills, 1 kill assist. I had everything.
I'm somehow at the top of the leaderboard with players right now. And all I'm doing is attacking bases, which is the kicker. Aha! I took their tower. The crazy thing about this helicopter that I find is I think it uses the same engine as the Huey, but it's lighter and faster. But I wouldn't say that it's better. I think the Huey's probably going to be my trophy helicopter most likely.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to grind for this helicopter. Usually
What
I
helicopter
vote
are
for
you
the
grinding
battles
for?
and the MIA.
If I could handle it and flying the Mi-4, I would do it with you, but I physically cannot deal flying the Mi-4.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm probably gonna try and just. I still use my I can use my Cobra and I'll be okay.
There's not really a limit to what teams can be together.
Yeah, true.
Because there's no enemies.
Which I think is pretty cool, but
yeah.
I honestly wish they would do the same thing for. I know we talked about it yesterday. I wish they'd do the same thing for like tanks and planes, so that you could do stuff like this and it would be like a really cool operation thing.
I mean, you see how we were last night, man. We're all formed up together with all the helicopters.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it wouldn't take you long with the airplanes and stuff, which I get the feeling that's why. Like, I mean, you give everybody a 3-hour time limit to do that stuff with their airplanes and stuff. I guarantee you people would be satisfied. I'd love it, honestly. Alright, now back up to the base over here.
My god, there's so many premiums. I'm a premium myself, so I can't really say anything.
Jay, oh my god, there's so many premiums. I'm a premium myself, so I can't really say anything.
they have the anime one though. I have the regular one. At least I didn't buy that one.
Anime thing, ugh, make me vomit.
But at least this guy's not using the skin for it, so.
I like the skins, except for the names. Like if they had it to where you could take the names off of them.
I like the American one, except for.
I like the American and the German one. The Russian one I don't like too much, because I don't like that red. I don't understand that. Now if they did like the full-on modern.
American one. I just shot the one that. Oh, my bad.
If they would have done a different camo for the Russian one, I think I would have liked it a little more. But I don't like them to begin with anyway, because I don't like the fact that it's all anime crap. It wouldn't have been so bad if they wouldn't have
ruined the game.
No, it wouldn't have been so bad if they wouldn't have put so much effort into the freaking trailer that they did. Like, a lot of people were saying that they put a lot of effort into that trailer rather than the trailers that they do for the updates.
Yeah. Freaking next thing you're gonna know, they're gonna start
Freaking,
using AI
freaking people started talking about the jiggle physics on the American character or whatever when the trailer started. It's like, what the world?
I mean, if
you think about it though, a lot of the tanks in the game do have character jiggle physics. I mean, if you hit a bump, you watch your characters kind of go up and down, stuff like that. I mean, it is visible if you pay attention.
Yeah.
I think the one thing that would probably make me get rid of the game is if they added a soundboard for the anime tanks where when you fire, you hear the anime character voice instead of the... Yeah, I would be done. I would be done if they made that an option to turn on. And there's an old mobile game that I used to have. I don't remember what it was called, but there was like a buttload. It like had its own download... tank mod download thing and everything. It was a mobile game and I loved it. They had some crazy looking experimental tanks in there, and one of the things that they had was anime voices, and I never liked them because they always make the anime characters sound so sexual with stuff, and it's like, why? And then there's the fact that and then has anyone else ever noticed that like all the anime characters like ever, like even in Pokemon, they always look like every single one of them are teenagers?
I have no comment.
I mean, like you know, when I'm thinking back to the old Pokemon, all right, Ash, obviously he was a teenager. Brock had to be in his 20s, but he looked like a freaking teenager. And then freaking Officer Jenny and Nurse Joy look like they were like 16. I mean, what's with that? I mean, come on, make them look a little older. And then if you had an older character, they look like they shouldn't be alive. They look like they should be dead. It's like, is there no happy medium? What?
Dude, there's a HSTVL, right? You know those little rats. Well, he was damaged and he was right next to me. I didn't even see him. I was too focused. I killed him. Thank God.
Was he giving you a hug?
No, I gave him a big hug. We'll put it like that.
You killed him, didn't you?
Johnny, he would have killed me. He was already aiming at me, but he wasn't repaired. He was hoping he could repair before he got to kill me. I mean, before I got to kill him.
True.
And I died. Oh, dude, they have that
Kale, how are you?
Too, of the cape. I'm telling you, man, taking over the game.
Not really. I mean, I've noticed that a lot of people have bought it, but like, and see, like one person, Pup. I don't know if you've ever played with me when I played with Pup or not, but
no clue.
He has all the decorations and stuff turned off because he's quote unquote afraid of seeing all the anime stuff. I don't think he realizes how like little often it is that I run into that stuff. And he even knows that it's more apparent in the modern tank era than it is in the World War II stuff. But he just refuses to turn it on. I mean, I play, World War II, Cold War stuff, and you see how often I run into this stuff. It's not very often. Like a few Waiku pillows here and there, yeah, okay, whatever. Move on. But, or Waiku, Waifu, whatever the fuck they're called.
You said it right.
But, it's not very often that you see them. I love how I was like, hey guys, we're going to do, like I posted it in the thing yesterday too. I was like, hey guys, we're going to be doing customs. Nobody shows up.
No, maybe some of them are still in school.
No, Memorial Day you get out, so.
Oh yeah.
Play Old Company of Heroes. Why do I feel like I know
familiar.
that? A company of heroes.
That sounds really familiar.
It really does, yeah.
Yeah, even I feel something of like something I remember.
I felt a disturbance in the force. Hey, you remember the Mi-24 that we were talking about? One just swooped in and started taking this base over here. The engine on that thing sounds like a jet engine.
I got shot and it was not good. Come on, let me take the point. Come on. Yes.
You know, for the longest time with British AA guns, that was all I was doing, was like grabbing points with the AA guns.
And that's what I'm doing with this top. That's all I try and do. Get the points at least. That's like 3,000, 4,000 worth of points.
Come on, baby. Alright, here we go, swing around.
Alright. I mean, I'm making progress. I want to get it so I can also use it with you. We could be more effective.
What, the Mi-8?
Yeah. Plus, I have been having fun using the helicopters with you.
Helicopters are fun, honestly. Like, I wouldn't have thought that they would be, but if you, like, stay away from, like, all the anti-air and everything, it does tend to be like really, really fun.
Yes. Yeah, and don't be like NORAD.
You had to throw him under the bus like that, bro?
Yes.
Freaking NORAD getting mentioned, but not in a good way, because he freaking... Hey, you leave NORAD alone. He's doing his best. Give me a little bit, guy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get off. I hope everybody has a lovely day. We will do the custom tonight. I hope everybody has a lovely day. And remember, you mess with the wolf, you get the face. Y'all have a good one.